guys, do you remember what day it is today? Today is Silly Sock Day. So if you have forgot about it and you need to go put on some silly socks, you can pause it now and go do that. If you already have your silly socks on, awesome. Here are my silly socks. This one is pepperoni pizza. And this one is a bunch of dumpster fires, which is pretty appropriate for the things we're going through right now. So I'm pretty cozy too because I wore my sweats, because why not? It's just me in here. I can be comfy. So today is Silly Sock Day and it's a Tuesday. Let's see. Oh, let's say hello to all of our silly sock friends today. Francisco. Oops, Guy isn't with us anymore. Christian. Eva. Amaya. Brandon. Daisy. Mrs. Shores. Michael. Addison. Moses. Jonathan. Clarice. Gabriel. Evelyn. Haley. Logan. Anais. Trinity. Jamie. And Emilio. Welcome back to Tuesday Kindergarten. Here's our schedule for today. Today's schedule: class meeting, morning work, reading group, literacy block, math, and writing. I wonder what letter we're going to work on today for writing. Let's finish up our morning meeting. Yesterday was the 28th. Do you know what comes after 28? 29. Silly Sock Day is the 29th. Let's choose our voice. Oh, this is a good one for me today. It's my sleepy voice. Why don't we start on number 7 and go up to 29 using our sleepy voice. Here we go. Ready? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Today is Tuesday, September 29th, 2020. And that made me kind of tired. I want to take a nap now. All right, let's do morning work next in our silly socks. Time for some morning work. Purple sheet. Get out your next page. It is page 6, or day 16. Ooh, we're doing something different on this. On the top and bottom. It's always exciting when we get to change it up. All right. We have to trace through the maze. The directions say start at the star and draw a line through the maze until you get to the heart. So we want to start at the star and try to keep our line in the middle and not touch the sides and get to the heart. Next, let's do the same thing down here. Start on the star. We're making zigzag lines, so we'll do a straight line up. Keep your pencil there. Straight line down. Straight line up. Straight line down to the heart. Down below, it says things that go together. Directions: draw something that goes with the object on the left. So this is an apple. What is something that could go together with an apple? Maybe a tree or a basket. I think I'll draw a tree, because at my house we have some apple trees. This tree has a knot in it, and here's some rough bark on my tree. And then here's lots of leaves. Then down here is a scarecrow. What goes with a scarecrow? Usually scarecrows are out in a field of like corn or other food that's growing, or you could put a crow because scarecrows scare away crows. So it's really your choice what you want to do here. I think I'll draw some corn. I don't really know how to draw corn. Have you ever gone through a corn maze before? They're pretty fun. Sometimes they take a long time though, if you get lost. Here is what I think corn looks like. Then when you're done, you can go back and color in your pictures. All right, let's get out our reading group magazine. It's our last day for Prelude C. We'll move on to Unit 1 tomorrow, and it'll look a little bit different. Let's do our introductions. My turn first. I'm Mrs. Shores. Your turn. Ready? Begin. Let's look up here. 2 fingers on this dot. What sound does this make? Like monkey on a mountain. You say that. Good. Let's go up our ladder. Ready? Begin. Woof. I, meow. Oink. Okay, we have a lot of pages to turn. We learned about Farmer Jones and his quiet farm, how he went to town and brought back a beautiful red rooster. Then he went to town and brought back a pretty pink pig. Then he wanted a cow, so he went to town and brought back a lovely brown cow. That's what he did yesterday. So today we're turning to page 10 to start out with. Here's the little number 10 in the corner. Page 10 looks like this. I got a lot of junk on my table. All right, on page 10, I gotta start with our cards. You know what to do, you're an expert at these, so let's do the bumpy together. Ready? Begin. Now smooth. Good. Let's do 2 different sounds that we put together to read a word. Ready? Begin. I'm. What is the word? I'm. Now let's do a little bit of review and go way back to this sound. Do you remember this sound? Let's do it bumpy first and then smooth. Ready? Begin. Ah. Did you remember that? I bet you did. All right, on this page, we're going to start on our heart row with the words that we stretch and shrink and count. So do you remember what this picture word means? See. Let's stretch and shrink the word see. Ready? Begin. See. S, E, see. Let's do it one more time. See. S, E, see. Now let's stretch and shrink this word. Remember this silly word? Me. Let's stretch and shrink me. Me. E. Me. One more time. Me. E. Me. Very good. Now let's count the sounds. First in this word, let's count the sounds in C. S, E. How many sounds? 2. Now let's count the sounds in me. E. How many sounds? 2 again. Okay, we need a pencil for the next part. Let's trace the letters. And then we're going to go through and say the sounds and picture words on the star row. Ready? Begin. Paper, Let's do that one more time. Actually, you can do it without me this time. Ready? Begin. Nice job. Down in the smiley face row, let's smooth blend. Ready? Begin. I'm. One more time. Ready? Begin. I'm. Okay, now your turn without me. Ready? Begin. Very good. Let's flip it over. We're going to finish up talking about the little farm. Farmer Jones lived on a busy little farm. He had a rooster, a pig, and a cow. Farmer Jones and his animals were happy. So touch the dot under the picture. Who is this story about? Farmer Jones. Where did Farmer Jones live? Farmer Jones lived on a busy little farm. So what are the animals he had? A rooster, a pig, and a cow. How did Farmer Jones feel? He felt happy on his farm. Why do you think he was happy? Do you think he was happy because he had these great animals? I bet he was. So we are done with Prelude C magazine. Tomorrow we'll start Unit 1. All right, we have 3 different literacy block activities that we're going to do where you can see my face and my mouth and where I'll hold up some cards because it's important for you to see the pictures and for you to hear my words too, okay? So the first thing we're going to do, let me look at my paper so I get it right. Okay, so this is a toy called a top. Say top. And this is a type of a vehicle called a van. Say van. Top, van. Do those start with the same sound? No, they don't. Top starts with t. Van starts with v. I need you to tell me from these cards if these words start with the same sound as top or start with the same sound as van, okay? First is tub. Tub. Does it start with the same sound as top or van? Tub, top, tub, van. My mouth did not make the same noise on tub and van, so I think tub, top start with the same sound. So I'll put tub over here. What about vest? Vest. Vest, top, vest, van. My mouth made the same movement for vest, van. Ooh, next is this fancy thing that my mom likes to keep around her house. Vase. Say vase. Vase, top, vase, van. My mouth made the same motion for vase, van. What about a tent? Say tent. Tent, top, tent, van. tent, top start with the same sound. So we know top, tub, tent all start with the same sound. And we know van, vest, vase all start with the same sound. Now we're going to switch it up and we're going to do a little bit of practice with syllables. So let's listen. Let's do a couple words that start with the V sound. Let's do vest. Ready? Vest. It's a pretty short word. It only has one syllable. What about volcano? Let's clap out volcano. Ready? Volcano. That is 3 syllables long. It's a longer word. What about astronaut? Astronaut. That was 3 too. That was a long word. How about ant? Ant. That was pretty short. There's only one. What about apple? Apple. 2. What about cap? Cap. That's just 1. How about caterpillar? Caterpillar. 4. Hen. Let's do hen. Hen. 1. Let's do one long one to finish. How about hippopotamus? Hippopotamus. 5. That's huge. Okay, now the last part that you have to see my face. This is something new that we're starting, and this is something we'll practice a lot. So when I say the word sit, I put together some sounds. I put together s, it. Do you hear that in sit? S, it, make sit. You do that with me. S, it, sit. Okay, we just put all those sounds together to make a word. We can change that beginning sound to p, p, it. Make those sounds with me. P, it. Put them together. Pit. We changed sit to pit because we changed the first sound. How about if I change the first sound to it? Make those sounds with me. It. Hit. We went from sit, pit, hit. That's a lot. Let's do another group. So my first word that I'll do is the word can. K, an. Make those sounds with me. K, an. Can, right? Now change the first sound to p, p, an. Make those sounds. P, an. We made pan. We went from can to pan. Now change the first sound to t, t, an, tan. Now we have tan. Now change the first sound to f, f, an, fan. Good. Okay, let's do one more group. My first word will be lit. Ol, it. You make those sounds. Ol, it. Now change the first sound to it. Hit. Now change the first sound to it. Fit. We changed it from lit, hit, fit. We just changed the first sound, but it still has that same middle and ending sound every time. That's something we'll keep doing on, well, I don't know if we'll keep doing them this week on the videos, we'll see. But then once we get into class, we'll keep practicing those more. For our literacy block practice today, get out your pink. We'll work on this page. We got to Whoa, something loud's happening out there. Working on it like this. Write our name at the top. And then we are going to look at the picture and clap out the syllables. Then we'll circle the number of syllables there are. So our first picture shows us a hand. Let's clap out the syllables in hand. Ready? Hand. One syllable for hand. So we'll circle this number 1. This is a ribbon. Ribbon. Let's clap out the syllables for ribbon. Ribbon. 2 syllables in ribbon. What is this? Triangle. Let's clap out triangle. Triangle. 3 syllables in triangle. How about spider? Spider. 2 syllables in spider. Next is a bird. Ready? Bird. 1 syllable in bird. Then there's a pencil. Let's clap out pencil. Pencil. 2. Next is a butterfly. Here we go. Butterfly. 3 claps for butterfly. Then how about tub? Tub. 1. Now you can pause it and go back and color in your pictures if you choose. Let's warm up our math brains with the Reck and Rec today. Remember, when I push one over to this side, you tell me how many beads are over here. So right now, how many are over here? 1. What if I take it away? Now how many are over here? 0. That's what we're working on this week, aren't we? We started on 0 yesterday. 1, 2, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Good job. Now, let's use this weird hand. Remember this thing? This is what it looks like. So, when I don't have any fingers up at all, what do I have? 0, like we've been working on. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 4, 5. We're going to look more at these numbers today and practicing writing them, because we're going to get really good at writing these numbers. And today we'll look at 1, 2, and 3, and probably some more 0 too. So next, we'll get out our math workbook, and we're gonna skip a whole bunch of pages till we get to, we're gonna be on page 57. You see the little 5-7 right here? You can pause mine while you get there if you need to. We're gonna practice writing the numbers 1, 2, and 3. And we have some super fun rhymes to help us remember how to do it. So let's start here. And our fun rhyme for the number 1 is, a straight line down is fun, it's 1. That's pretty easy. Start at the dot, go down. Start at the dot, go down. Then we'll make our own. Straight line down is fun, it's 1. Do that with me. Straight line down is fun, it's 1. All right, we're ready to move on to number 2. I like the number 2 rhyme, it's fun. Make a candy cane and give it a shoe. That's the way to make a 2. Let's try that again. A candy cane and give it a shoe. That's the way to make a 2. One more time. A candy cane and give it a shoe. That's the way to make a 2. Now we get to do them out here on our own. A candy cane and give it a shoe. That's the way to make a 2. Okay, you ready? Let's do it one more time. Let's make this one beautiful. A candy cane and give it a shoe. That's the way to make a 2. And the next number is 3. Starting up here, we go around a tree, around a tree. That's the way to make a 3. Let's start on this dot and do it ourselves. Go around a tree, around a tree. That's the way to make a 3. This dot, around a tree, around a tree. That's the way to make a 3. Now we get to do some on our own. Around a tree, around a tree. That's the way to make a 3. And one more time. Around a tree, around a tree. That's the way to make a 3. So the next page, we're practicing all of those numbers. And we're practicing zeros too, like we did yesterday. Remember those? Okay. So we have to write the missing number. So we have to count the numbers and find the one that's missing. So here we go. 1, 2, 3 comes next. Go around a tree, around a tree. Then let's do this one. 1, blank, 3. If I'm looking at my numbers, here they are. I have 1 and 3. Actually, you know what? These are Velcro. And I take them off the creepy glove. Which number is missing? 1, blank, 3. 2 is missing. Candy cane, give it a shoe. That's the way to make a 2. Down here. 0, 1. What comes next? 2. 0, 1, 2. There's our 2. Candy cane with the shoe. 0, blank, 2. What goes here? 1. Straight line down is fun. It's 1. And down here, blank, 1, 2. What is that number that we put in for if there's nothing? 0. Okay, then over here, we're going in backwards. 3, 2, 1. Straight line down is fun. It's 1. This box, 3, blank, 1. What's missing? 2. Down here, blank, 2, 1. What goes here? 3. 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Around a tree, around a tree. That's the way to make a 3. All right, then down here, 2, 1. That number for nothing is 0. And the bottom, 2, blank, 0. What goes here? 1. 2, 1, 0. All right, now we're going to look on the back of this page. This is a little bit confusing, but if you just turn that page over on the back of it, we're going to look up here at the picture and we're going to count how many we have of each animal and then we'll write it in the box. So first let's count how many puppies do we have up here? How many puppies do you see? I see 1 puppy. So let's find the picture of the puppy and write a number 1 next to it. Straight line down is fun. It's 1. Next, let's look at turtles. Ready? 1, 2, 3 turtles. So find your picture of a turtle. Go around a tree, around a tree. That's the way to make a 3. Then over here, let's touch and count the fish. 1, 2 fish. Candy cane and give it a shoe. That's the way to make a 2. Then last is the kitty cat. How many cats do you see up here? I see 0 cats. All right, so that's it for today for math, so you can put this workbook away. Let's write. We did A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. Yesterday we did O. What comes after O? P. Let's look at a P. So the capital P starts at the top and makes a straight line to the bottom. Pick up your pencil, jump back to the top, make a curved line to the middle, capital P. Lowercase p, start on that dotted line in the middle and make a straight line into the basement. Then you make a little circle around it. Okay, we're going to do that on our own. Straight line down, curved line to the middle. Capital P. Make some of your own. Make sure you have a little bit of room between your P's so they're not too crowded. They have room to stretch out. There we go. Then lowercase p's. Oops, you couldn't see all my P's, could you? Sorry. Let's start in the middle and go to the basement. Again, make sure your P's have a little bit of room, just like that. Then down below, color in the circles that have P's, capital P's and lowercase p's. And let's look at the P's. See some words that start with a P sound. Pig, pumpkin, pear, pot, pillow, pizza, pie, puzzle, pencil, penguin, plum, pineapple, pen, and parrot. So when you're done writing them and coloring these in, then you can color the pictures too.